Okay. Final match, set 1. So I actually watched the first match. I didn't watch the second match yet. Um, I forgot which match it was, but you could have won with a different pick at the end, or a different ban at the end.
See, what I used to like, I always try to go for Magneto's banning him because that blind at the beginning can just screw you for the whole fight.
Yeah, for sure.
And Invisible Woman, I used to ban her in the beginning because I just didn't want to deal with the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just didn't worry about her in the second set. I forget how I did with her. And Mr. Sinister, depending on who I have on my team, could be a problem. It just depends on what I had, who he could take.
Yeah.
I think at one point I think I had Hela, and he had Mr. Sinister. I was like, look, if he keeps him, he'll clone Hela and then spread all the debuffs. So I assumed he would do that and then ban Mr. Sinister. I think in one of the fights, one of our matches. I forget which one. I'm guessing it's when I actually won. So probably in the second set. Because the first set was like a massacre. He just
First match was really bad. I don't know why, but I always ban Shuri. I hate dealing with Shuri.
Dude, Shuri's dangerous because she has that speed up, so she goes first and then puts the defense up on the whole squad.
Right. And then I know, like, if you pair her up with Yo-Yo, then it's just the first
That's
two
what I did.
rounds. It's just
Yep.
you did that. Okay.
I think I did that at one point. That's one of my go-to teams actually, is having Yo-Yo and Shuri.
I see.
They're on my Ultimate 7 team actually. That's how I use them. I have Shuri for defense up and Yo-Yo for the offense down.
Yeah, that's actually I'm using a different team now, and it actually works better. I still have Black Bolt, but my U7 team used to be Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, Shuri, Scientist Supreme, and crap, who's my last one?
Black Bolt, Shuri, Sense Supreme, Yo-Yo.
Hela.
That's actually been mine. I dropped Hela recently though for Symbiote Spider-Man.
I see. Yeah, so I'm now actually using Thanos in the middle, and then in the back I have Hela and Ebony Maw, and then on the sides I have Black Bolt and Minerva. This was last time a double suggestion to have me try it out, and it actually does work better than my previous team. I just non-stop I'm just using my Hela alt, and then every single time I come up against a hero controller, I can just pretty much spread the ability block, which is really nice. All right, so you pick Yo-Yo and Loki. He counter picks Hela.
Yeah. What was I thinking? I'm trying to think. What was I thinking in this part right here? I think I was thinking. I mean, Taskmaster is the obvious choice, but I knew he would ban him probably.
Yeah, that's just like they're gonna ban the Taskmaster.
Yeah,
so
I know they're gonna ban Taskmaster, so I put him in there.
Right, it affords you of pretty much building your whatever team you want.
Basically, starts my character safe from being banned. Basically, if Taskmaster's there,
right.
They're gonna ban him for sure.
I'm assuming you're going for Shuri here.
I don't know. What did I do here?
Well, you have Yo-Yo, so Shuri's the obvious choice. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't always go with that. I don't always go with the with that setup.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a good setup right here because, like I said, the defense up right off the bat, and then Yo-Yo keeps them offense down.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, when they're offense down, they have a lower focus, basically, so a lot of their debuffs won't stick. Or, yeah. But no, this is a complete massacre here. I think Ghost Riders bleeds and just... Because Ghost Riders bleeds surprisingly in balanced matches. I don't know what happened here. It was just weirdly...
Were you actually seeing this on your own screen?
Yes. I have no idea what happened. I went to go look at the chat, and I came back and it was this.
Yeah.
I was hoping that when I got to the match, it wouldn't be like that, but it was fine. Thankfully, when we got into the actual match.
So, one thing I noticed is, I don't notice like I notice I don't think he ever, maybe very rarely picks Yo-Yo. So I think I would have picked Shuri,
Mm.
where you picked Yo-Yo, and then where you picked Shuri, I think I would have picked Carnage to counter pick him.
I think I
Cause
tried doing that at a later date. I think I tried going for because here I was clearly being stupid. Like Carnage, Ghost Rider, and Symbiote Spider-Man should not be on the same team. They will
yeah,
bleed you dry. And hella sparing those bleeds because I put Drax on the team right there to make sure like they can attack him and maybe Yo could dodge.
mm-hmm.
Didn't work out because hella just spread it, and I was just screwed here.
I think you
If I
picked JJ, right?
think so. I think I was trying to hopefully go to
Oh no, you picked
no
Pyro.
Pyro. Why Pyro? What the hell was I thinking here?
Yeah, I was like, why Pyro? I
Oh,
was kind of
I remember what
confused.
I was thinking. I think I was thinking that he was gonna try to go Pyro because I remember I banned Ghost Rider to hopefully avoid the bleeds, but I was thinking he would go for Pyro there instead of Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me just grab Pyro so he can't take him.
Right,
It
right.
didn't work out in my favor, obviously, but I think that's what I was thinking. I was trying to avoid the bleeds, but it
So
still worked. It still worked out because Carnage set bleeds here, and then I think Hell just spread them anyway.
right.
Ah,
You have no one to remove the buffs, and then
nope.
yeah. So with all the negatives on Drax and then spreading it, yeah, it's not a great
Yeah,
idea.
it was game over right here.
Uh,
I think it fell apart so fast too.
One thing I was a little bit confused about is I saw that you use Yo-Yo's basic a lot. Why don't you use? Is it just out of habit from using her in U7? Because in U7 you very rarely, almost never use her special, right? It's either ultimate or basic. Most of the time
Well,
it's basic.
in this fight right here specifically, I didn't use her special or her ult because it would hit the Greg.
I see. But
But
at that
I think
point,
it is. A lot of it. Think it's just habit, honestly.
I see.
But here for sure I was using because I don't want to hit Greg, and then he would just screw me. But
Yeah,
sure, we had no choice but to hit her, and I was
because her special actually does a shit ton of damage. It does 450, 150 each like spin, and she does 3 spins, so that's 450, and she does that 2 more times. So it's actually a shit ton of damage.
So here's the thing: my yo-yo is 2 red stars. She only has two
It doesn't
stars.
matter. This is balance mode.
No,
Everyone's
I know. No.
uh
But what I'm used to is just not even worrying. Because I'm
uh
used to not worrying about because it doesn't do
yeah,
damage. But here, yeah, in balance, I'm sure it does plenty of damage. But I
yeah.
was trying not to hit that Greg, and it definitely just didn't go my way. But yeah, one day I'll be able to farm yo-yo to, or never. I'll never farm her, but one day I'll get her to at least 3. I
But
think I
think
have like 4 red stars on her, I think. But she's just never gonna get there.
yeah, she's definitely hard to to farm.
Dude, I have no luck with Yo-Yo Orb and Overpulled. I never get them in my premium orbs. And the thing is, I'm saving them right now because I opened for the orb event. I opened just orange raid orbs because I had like 600 of those.
Holy crap! Yeah, I didn't
I
save
haven't been
any.
opening them. I hadn't really been opening them. I was like, let me just open these and see how far it gets me. I maxed out the orb rewards. So like, I don't have to open my premium or anything. I can just keep those saving. I think I have like 45 premium right now.
The mistake I made was not saving mega orbs. I there was no reason for me to, because I have so many characters at max. It's just pointless for me to open them. So
Dude, me
it's
too.
definitely better for me to save those. But I needed to open orange orbs because of Dark Dimensions 3. I needed those to get my stuff to gear 14.
No, I don't really-
This is the match I was talking about. You could have won.
All right, tell me how. Well, I don't remember what I did here, but let me know.
Basically, well, so he picked Taskmaster,
Mm.
um, and you should have gotten rid of Sinister instead of Taskmaster, and I'll tell you the reason why.
Okay. I don't remember what I did in this match, but I remember it went poorly. So let's just see what happens.
So in the losers bracket semifinals, that's how I forgot if it was, I think it was the second match. So it was me versus Stotch, and he's actually really good as well.
Mhm.
And that's how I countered him. I pretty much took out his Taskmaster before his Taskmaster even went, because Loki is faster, and I had Symbiote Spider-Man, who's also faster. But you can also go with Human Torch, who's also very fast. But there's a decent amount of people faster than Taskmaster. So
Yeah. I don't.
and
The thing
and
is, Loki doesn't always like, because you know how Loki has like multiple attack them, but it doesn't always pick the best.
oh, it doesn't
Like I
matter.
think,
It doesn't matter. Whoever attacks him, it doesn't matter because if you're using Human Torch or Symbiote Spider-Man, they're dead because they're defense down at that point.
because they'll still outspeed and then just attack him.
Yeah,
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 that's a good point.
he's
Yeah.
dead. He's done out of the gate. So
Well, so
it's
yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the next
yeah,
balance battle.
because of the Sinister Mystique combo, that's where you lost. Um,
Because
and
I know here he clones Drax because he has no choice, but that Drax basically makes so I can't attack anybody else on his team because he has a Drax that taunts. I
right,
think that's how I
right.
lost the fight.
That's how I lost to him. Because remember, you said he pretty much learned a Drax trick from you, and I didn't. I like nobody else used Drax against me, and I completely forgot about Drax. And I was thinking in my head that second battle that I'm gonna win because I'm gonna get rid of his Taskmaster like right off the bat, and he picked Drax. So that's just straight up countered me, and there's nothing I can
Yeah,
do.
dude, Drax is like he's weirdly dangerous because you don't expect
Yeah,
Drax. And he
yeah.
comes in just taunts him like no one can touch any of your other good characters. It's how I won my first It's how I won my first game with him. Like when we were in the I think semifinals or whatever. It was Drax, and of course he brought it through and screwed me in this match.
So I believe he gets rid of your Hela here, and
Yep.
Pyro's is okay, but in this matchup he's not that great. I would have went with Mordo, because of the symbiotes. That
The
just
heal block.
yeah, that's the heal block as well as the stun. Is really useful. I would have kept his. I would have taken out his Sinister, kept his Taskmaster, and whoever he picks, it really doesn't matter. I'm taking out his Taskmaster in the beginning. I can stun his symbiote Spider-Man, and it's pretty much game over from there. So I would have picked Human Torch instead of Pyro, and then for the last place person, I don't know. Probably actually Scientist.
Look, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what I was doing in this first set. Like, I think I was just winging it, and I think the pressure was just like I think it just got into me in the beginning, and for some reason, the second set was fine.
Yeah,
Somehow
it's
won.
yeah. I mean, I'm spewing a lot of shit right now, and it's far easier to sit back, watch a video, and pick out all the things that you could have done
Yeah,
to
no,
win
no,
the
for
match.
sure.
But during the match, it's like just a shit amount of stress. Like,
The thing is, I joined this tournament. I was like, oh, this could be fun, whatever. I didn't expect to make it to the finals, and I was like, oh my god, if I win this,
right,
this is
right,
like
yeah,
bragging rights, you know?
yeah,
I was like,
for
oh,
sure.
now I have to win. Plus, it was basically like an alliance versus an alliance because it was Firestorm versus Bladestorm. I was like, I have to bring this home for my alliance.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, you don't know this, but when I posted this, when I first decided to do this, I posted it in the all sort of captains chat, and one of the Bladestorm captains brought up that it's not really
You were
fair.
breaking up so bad.
Huh?
I said you just broke up so bad I couldn't hear a thing
Oh,
you just said.
okay. No, I was saying, can you hear me? It's good now, or
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're good.
so I was saying like I brought this up to all of the captains before I announced it, and one of the captains was saying that it wouldn't be fair, like because of mainly I wanted to open it up to the entire server, not just all of the alliances, but also alumni, mainly because Storm had asked to participate, and I didn't see any harm in it.
Yeah.
But they were saying that that it's not fair because Stormwiz is a whale, and he has a lot more characters and whatever basically. And I was saying I'm a bigger whale than, well, I don't want to say I'm a bigger whale, but at this point, like, I have 8.5 mil CP, which is just way over anyone else in anyone
I don't really know
anywhere.
what mine is.
Huh?
This is mine. So I'm gonna go check what mine is. I don't know what my CP is, honestly. I know it's high, but I don't think it's 8 million.
I think you're probably around like 6.5, if I like
That might be right.
estimate correctly. But the point is, it's balanced draft, so everyone's sort of on even grounds, with the exception of some people not having certain characters. And then after
Yeah.
he mentioned that, I went back and thought about it, and he was right in the fact that, there's obviously people who are, you know, like much newer and they don't have certain characters, so that's why I decided to do the pre-bans.
Yeah, that was good though because like I don't have the one legendary I don't have is Ebony Maw. I was just short of his of being able to unlock the
You would,
Karnak.
yeah, you wouldn't have won this with if I
No,
kept
if they had
Ebony
Ebony
Maw
Maw,
on. Yeah,
I would have
for
banned him
sure.
every time. I was like, no. I don't know, like Black Belt could have been a problem. Ultron would have been a problem in his own right.
Wait, did I accidentally?
Restart.
Uh, Let me see if this is the
That one.
second one.
I don't know. I don't remember. Skip around a little bit if you'd like. I think this
Yeah,
was
this
the
is the first one.
yeah.
Okay. Unless the start was just exactly the same. Oh no, this is the second one.
No, it was different. Yeah, because I remember I ended up banning Science Supreme because I was like, nope. She screwed me. I think either the second match or the first match. She screwed me so bad that I was like, no, I'm banning her immediately.
Yeah.
Because I think I put a lot of stuff on their team, and then she just flipped them because I couldn't get. Oh yeah, because Drax was there, and I couldn't get to her, and then she just flipped all the debuffs. And I was like, oh, that's game over. That's not happening. Not today. Let's see.
Alright,
God,
so
I am
you pick
so.
Taskmaster. I'm gonna assume he's gonna pick Sinister here.
You haven't seen this set, right?
No, I haven't seen this set yet.
So yeah, this will be interesting. I'll try not to spoil too many things. Just I'll let you watch and we'll commentate.
Yeah.
Let's see. My TCP is.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's
so
5.8 million.
right, so
Yeah, I'm only 5.8 million.
his choices are pretty standard. You're pretty much gonna have to get rid of Sinister here. Shuri, and
I don't know if
then
I did here. I think I got rid of. Do I get rid of Invisible One here?
I'm gonna have to guess you went with Sinister. I don't see who else you could pick here. Well, I mean I don't see the rest of the picks yet, so.
Yeah, I'm trying.
But right
I'm-
now, I mean, it's the final bands are pretty much Taskmaster and Sinister, at a glance, at least.
Taskmaster will for sure be banned.
Mhm.
I don't think I got to use him even once. But the question is, who did I ban? I don't remember. It was either Sinister or Invisible Woman.
I love Loki. I just love Loki. Like it almost guarantees me getting rid of one person right off the bat as long as they don't have Drax.
See, he's
I
dangerous, but
I
Mystique?
prefer. Yeah, Mystique is also incredibly underrated and annoying.
She's dangerous because no one expects her. Because everyone's like, "Oh, Loki's dangerous, fine," but Mystique, no one remembers Mystique, how dangerous she can be. And she can hit pretty hard and balanced.
Yeah, for sure. Very hard, actually. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going with Drax, and I'm guessing Loki.
Let's see. Let's find out.
And then after he gets rid of Taskmaster, I assume you go with Yo-Yo. That's what I'm guessing your pick is. Well, somewhere in that order. Those three characters, I think your final team is Yo-Yo, Loki, and who did I say?
Oh yeah, there's Loki. Yep, I picked Loki. Who else did I pick? I don't know if I picked Jojo, to be honest. Did I pick?
Oh yeah,
Jojo?
Drax, right? I'm guessing you go with Drax here, and then final pick Yo-Yo is what I'm guessing.
I'm glad I recorded this because I do not remember. Was it Yo-Yo? Or did I try to like?
Oh, so you go with Yo-Yo here. All right, so then you didn't pick Drax because you wouldn't put Drax in the
No.
middle.
No, so who did I pick?
Who would he go? Oh, Mystique. Okay, so he
Yeah,
go.
no, you
Oh,
don't-
that was an obvious pick. Okay, so I'm gonna guess he gets. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of Taskmaster. And you're gonna get rid of Sinister. There's no way you don't get rid of Sinister here.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because I didn't want him to clone Hela and then spread his bleeds. So I definitely get rid of Sinister here. But then Invisible Woman doesn't end up being that much. Oh, I remember what happens here. Oh, this is cool actually. I remember this. This was a random pick for me, but I liked it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what it was, but you'll see. If this is what I'm thinking of, then yeah, this is cool.
Okay, so I'm guessing right now you're thinking of some way to neutralize Invisible Woman, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So there's two ways of doing it. Either you use Loki because she's relatively slow, so you could use Loki on her first, and then pick someone right now that's going faster. Actually, Hela goes faster than her as well, so you could spread and kill her right off the bat. The other way is ability block. Those are the two ways you can think. I can think of right now.
Yep, I ended up going with
So ability block is what you did. Okay.
Ability block, and then well, I was thinking the initial defense up, but it doesn't really matter because Shuri would do it anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But still, because he can dodge, he can clear their buffs, and he can ability block. And of course, offense down if I need it.
Well, you have Yo-Yo, so you don't.
Character.
Yeah,
exactly. But he's just a good character all around, honestly.
Yeah, and he is relatively annoying to kill because of all of his dodges.
That dodge. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, that dodge gonna be helpful.
But yeah, pretty much, yeah, you're neutralizing two because you're gonna use it on invisible women, and then one of the adjacents will get hit. So it's either Symbiote Spider-Man, and I don't know who he's gonna pick here. I mean, it's gonna be either well, actually, no, it can only be Venom, really. Who else?
I don't remember if I end up.
Oh, Minerva.
End up starting Minerva caught me off guard. I didn't expect it because no one really does Minerva in these short battles.
Yeah, she doesn't really do too much unless you have a tank. Because if you don't have a tank, she's just like dead. She's very squishy.
You can kill her pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which I think I might have ended up doing. But the thing is, her one problem could be if she can revive somebody. That could be a problem. Like if I kill Invisible Woman and she revives her.
Yeah, that's gonna be very.
That could
annoying.
be a pain in the butt.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah. So you kill her right off the bat here. I mean, since you have vision, okay, so you're pretty much gonna ability block both Invisible Woman as well as Symbiote Spider-Man. So
I think I disrupt her here. I don't know why I disrupted her. I think I disrupted her here. Yeah.
Well, you should have disrupted Mystique.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking there, but it's whatever. It still goes pretty well for me.
It's already done at this point. There's really nothing he can do.
No. If he had Sinister, he could have cloned Hela and spread all of his bleeds, but even then...
Yeah. It's GG at this point. She can't do her... Yeah, she can't do her ultimate, it's GG. If you can't protect her long enough for her to do her ultimate, then it's game over.
Yeah, see, there you're special, because I didn't have to worry with Greg. Then a heal block symbiote for the obvious healing reason. Yeah. After she falls, it's pretty much just game over, honestly.
Yep.
Because that constant defense up and off.
Why didn't you ult?
I have no idea. I think I just didn't care. I was just.
I mean, it's still GG for sure. Like, there's no way he can win.
Like, there was no point. I was like, let's.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but I think I was just like, let's just play. But I was like, let me not push it because he might actually like somehow find a way. I'm like, let me not. So I stealth up some of them clones for some extra damage and just clean it up. You know who's really dangerous too in these battles is Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, Ghost Rider is definitely.
Those bleeds. When I first used him in the first, I think I tried him in the first match in the whole tournament. I think I used him, and his bleeds caught me so badly off guard because I did so much damage with those bleeds. I was like, that's insane. He's gonna be on my team.
Yeah.
So from there on, I used him a lot in my battles, but.
I forgot which battle it was, but it was my Supernatural versus their. It wasn't a full team versus full team. It never is, but it was my. I had Ghost Rider, Mordo, and also Ella. Yeah, that's her name. Ella Bloodstone, right? Something like that.
Hela.
Oh, no, Elsa. That's what it is. Versus their symbiotes, basically, and I murdered them. I think they had Loki as well, but Elsa is just great against Dodgers. It's just amazing.
Great. But you know what sucks though when you use Elsa?
Mm-hmm.
She uses that dodge ability and then they dodge that too.
Yeah, I think that needs to be like I think the hit after dodge should be undodgeable. Like that's just stupid.
Yeah, it would be nice, but like Spider-Man just like I've had Spider-Man dodge me like 5, 6 times in a row before, and I was like, look, listen,
Yeah.
this is so frustrating.
Well, I mean, they do buff it 100%. They buff
For
that
sure,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot who did the video, but it was probably Casino. Who did the video a while back. This is before the whole controversy and all that crap. But
Yeah.
he did a video basically like proving that the sort of AI side, if you will, the
Hmm.
right side, the far side, has an advantage basically in certain situations
Oh
doing this.
yeah,
Yeah.
PvP battle.
hmm
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know if they fixed it after they did the balance draft. It seems like it's not an advantage anymore, but
I
picking
don't know.
second is always an advantage. I feel at least.
For sure. I mean, here I
Yeah.
picked second. I won. I don't. I think I picked first the first round though. Still. So I banned scientist, or no? Yeah, yeah, because I don't ban. I don't ever ban Captain Marvel. She's not that bad in these battles for me. He always bans Captain Marvel though,
Yeah, I was.
even though I've never. It's never been a problem for me with her. I just don't have problems with her.
Yeah, I would have liked to use. I never got to use Captain Marvel because everyone bans her. I think I probably banned her a couple of times as well. But I feel like if I was able to do a Captain Marvel, Shuri, um, Black Panther, Oki, and Miss Marvel combo, I think that would have been
Yeah.
pretty sick as well. I don't know how that stands up against all of these teams that people have been using, like like symbiotes,
Yeah.
supernatural, and all that stuff. But that team could be
I don't know.
pretty lethal.
I could see it for the big damage, and of course they're brawlers for the most part.
Yeah, yeah, and you
Well,
get
three of
the
them probably anyway.
you get the double. Well, I mean, you got Shuri for the indirect like negative effect clear if it's on Black Panther or
Hmm.
Oki. You got the defense up obviously, and then you get the double assist occasionally when Oki is charged and Black Panther is going. You get
Wait, are
assist
you
from.
saying Okoye?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Okoye.
like, wait,
That's
is he?
oh
I thought you were
sorry.
saying Loki. I
No, no,
was like,
sorry. I don't know how to pronounce her name, Okoye. So
oh, it's
yeah,
fine, it's fine.
you get a double assist basically from both Miss Marvel and Okoye.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's. It sounds like it would be pretty good on paper, but I don't know honestly. I feel like it wouldn't hold up against like for instance a bleed team.
Yeah, yeah, probably not.
I think here I think I just ended up using bleeds to basically just murder it. Do I get rid of Mister? Mister. Do I get rid of?
You must get rid of Taskmaster. I don't think you have any other
I
choice.
don't know. I don't remember what I did here. I think
Without,
that's something kind of controversial. I feel like
hmm, because
I don't remember what I did here.
without Loki, I don't know how you would be able to get rid of Taskmaster. I mean, I know that Ghost Rider goes before him.
I haven't. Let's find out. I don't remember. I remember what he gets rid of though, which I was hoping he wouldn't get rid of who he gets rid of here, but he
Uh huh.
does.
Okay, I gotta see your last pick before I can guess. So he's gonna pick Symbiote Spider-Man here. I don't see who else he could pick after picking Carnage.
Yeah,
No one else
that's like
really.
the combo usually.
Yeah, no one else makes sense. I don't know
What?
why it's taking so long though.
Did I get rid of?
Oh,
Oh no, he did. Oh no, I think what he does is hopefully.
so you're gonna have to pick Symbiote Spider-Man here.
I might have. Let's find out. I don't remember. Kind of a blur for me. God, it's only been like a couple days, but it's a blur for me already.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot my battles.
I
That's
have
why
a
it's so good
terrible
to
memory.
record them. Yeah, me too. Terrible memory. It depends on what. I can remember numbers. I can't remember names or pretty much
I'm
everything
just,
else.
I just have a terrible memory in general, which is just not great. I'm like 20 something, and I'm about to have like a 7-year-old's memory.
Let's see. Huh. It doesn't
What
seem
do I
like
go with
you're.
here? I think I go with like the last second. I think I couldn't remember what I was
Yeah,
gonna pick.
yeah.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Some Bill Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yep. Because I didn't want him to take it when I get
Okay,
rid of who I get rid
so
of.
you're getting obviously, and then
Oh,
he's
fighter
either
did.
gonna get rid of your Ghost Rider or maybe your Drax, if based on what you just told me that you didn't want him to get rid of,
Think.
because that
Yeah,
yeah
Drax.
okay, because then that allows his Loki Carnage combo to get rid of one person right off the bat.
Yep.
Um, but
But the crazy
actually
part is,
no, I take that back because you have the Shuri yo-yo combo,
yep,
you know, which is cutting their damage by what
yep,
75%. Like that's
a
just
lot, a lot.
ridiculous. Yeah,
Yep.
it's offense up, so that cuts their damage by half, and then sorry, defense up, and then offense down, cutting it by another half. So it's yeah, it's 25% of their like normal damage, which is ridiculous. Okay,
And
so
the
he
thing is,
goes with
when
Mystique. Okay, that's interesting.
well, no, he
Um,
picked Invisible Woman for his last pick, but who do I end up picking instead? I don't
oh, he
remember.
did. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so
Now
you're
this I
gonna
don't remember at all. Actually.
you're gonna want to get rid of his Invisible Woman. Um,
I don't think she ended up being a problem. Did I end up getting rid of her instead? Who did I grab here?
yeah,
I
I
got
actually
this.
don't. I have no clue who you grab here.
I'm trying to
Um,
think. There's no real buffs I have to worry about because Doctor Strange would be good for like if they have a lot of buffs. I can flip them.
well,
I
they're
think
gonna just own Doctor Strange right off the bat. And
yeah, one match I had him
okay,
and
I see.
Drax. So
JJ.
I went just so I can I can clear
Yeah,
the debuffs.
that makes sense. Cause Doctor Strange isn't too useful if the enemy team does not regularly put up buffs, because he
Yeah,
gains deflex on buffs, and he heals as well, right? On enemy buffs, or is it
no,
enemy
it's just the flex.
debuffs? No, he heals for sure.
Does he heal
He
passively? I think it's
yeah,
just
he
Mordo who heals him.
no passive, he heals passively.
Yeah, let
I
me check
forget,
that.
it's either on enemy buffs or when you put debuffs on. One of the two, but he does heal.
Okay, now I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna get in the game and check. I don't remember him healing passively.
Yeah, he does. Pretty sure he does.
But yeah, the thing is here, Loki's defense down doesn't stick because they have offense down and have defense up.
Right.
So their focus is cut
It's
tremendously.
garbage, yeah.
That's what screws them here because
Okay.
all my stats that can stick and theirs don't stick at all.
Yeah,
Even Carnage I don't think sticks his.
Invisible Woman is not actually too useful unless you have her in the
Yep,
right
the
team.
one blade stuck.
Yeah, because she's so slow, everyone and their mother's going before her, and she's
Yeah,
just gonna die.
yeah. Tremendously
So
slow.
let's see, you're gonna okay, so you're gonna kill her right now with the special probably. Yeah. Yeah, she's
Spread the
dead.
bleed.
That's
Yeah, she's
like
screwed.
a billion stacks. Yeah, she's dead.
Actually, her and Loki I think are just dead here.
Yeah, Loki's dead too. They each have 5 stacks right now. They're both dead. 3 is enough to kill both of them at that point. Yeah, see this Shuri like yo-yo combo is just so
It's dangerous.
yeah,
It
it's so
is.
dangerous. Okay, that's game over. At that
Yep.
point, Yo-Yo's already dead.
Yeah, and right there I was just like, this I win. That's crazy. I don't even know why I did this. That was just for fun.
Yeah, you slowed her. She's very annoying.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
God, and that was brutal because like no one really took damage but Ghost Rider. And he's surprisingly tanky, Ghost Rider too.
Oh yeah, Ghost Rider is very tanky. Sinister is crazy tanky. I hate Sinister.
And Sinister can
Um,
keep healing constantly, which is just oh my
yeah,
god.